Hey guys, welcome back to Living with the Lynches. I'm Leash.
And I'm Jermaine, and it's been a while, so we thought we'd jump on here and make a Valentine's Day 2026 edition.
Yep.
So this year we celebrate 10 years of marriage.
We do.
And we're going to be celebrating all year round with a few different relationship type videos, but we thought it'd be fitting to make a video about marriage, relationships, and asking each other questions that we've not seen before.
Yeah.
I've written my questions, Felicia's written her questions, and yeah, we're going to jump into it.
We could completely miss the mark here with what type of questions we have for each
Yeah.
So,
There's only one to find out. You going first?
yeah, I'll go first. Okay.
You're going to look at me in the eyes.
Oh, okay. So, as you guys may or may not know from one of our last videos, we mentioned the fact that we are childhood sweethearts, okay? Just as a bit of context. So, since we've been together since we were 14 and 15, at what age did it shift from this is just my girlfriend to I'm going to marry this girl one day?
Ooh, okay. I'm going to marry this girl. The thing is, because we grew up together, I think our relationship, like through our latter teenage years, we were growing up as people. Obviously, like we did the whole college thing, university thing, and actually university, I think I remember you saying this was one of the first times that you had a revelation that I might be going away somewhere. Yeah. I'm answering your question for you now. It's meant to be me. So, but I would have had some similar feelings at the fact that I'm potentially moving away and things look a bit different.
Became real.
Yeah. So like, you were my girlfriend for a long time. When was the point where I'm like, I need to lap that up? I think it linked to. That sounds so,
PG.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. But I remember, I guess it was linked to the job I was doing at the time. I was working for my church, I was working for City Gates in a youth work capacity. And I started, it was a year's job, and I started to think about what's going to happen next after this, like, because I knew it was only going to be a year's like internship. Yeah. And when you start to think about career, work and stuff and life, it started to make my mindset was starting to progress about the future. Yeah. And I didn't see a future without you in it.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So it wasn't long after that where I was like if I believe you're part of my future, why am I wasting time just dating you when I could be doing a lot more.
You could put a ring on it.
No, she didn't hear what I said.
Oh, I didn't.
But yeah. So that for me, that was the shift. Yeah. Would you say, what was yours?
Oh, I feel like as girls, you like fantasize about your wedding day from like date dot anyway. What played into it probably being quite quick for me was the fact that I'd never had a boyfriend. So he was my first boyfriend, first everything, but first boyfriend. We'd spoken about marriage, as you do as teenagers, like, oh, one day this, one day that. And so I probably had in my mind, well, because I don't know anything else, this guy's going to be my husband. However, I think I agree with you, as we started going towards our older years, so like I'm going to uni, I think that's when it probably did become a bit more real, and like jobs or thinking about jobs, and that's like an adult thing to do. Or how do I fit into that story? And there was one time where Jermaine went to Redding, California to go to Bethel. And I don't know if you've spoken about this before, but there was one time where we both went, but he went first for 2-3 weeks, and he came the year before I did. 2013, I think it was. And he came back with the desire to potentially move out there. He was like, it was quite a poignant time for both of us, and we loved the place, loved the church. And so I understood to a degree because I hadn't gone yet, but he was like, yeah, I can see myself going. And I remember that hit me like a ton of bricks, where I was like, wait, what do you mean? Where do I fit into this? So yeah, I think latter years definitely, but
it's almost like it became the point where we realised that we couldn't not be together in each other's futures.
Yeah, like how could we possibly not be?
Married? That's quite affirming for us. All right, cool. I'll go next.
I'm scared.
What was the first time you realised that the honeymoon period between us had ended?
When was the first time?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is a long time ago. I've spoken about this before, so I probably can't mention it again. But like, when I realised I have to be a wife was on the plane back from a honeymoon.
So short.
When I realised that, okay, the honeymoon, as in the physical honeymoon period, is over. But oh my goodness,
I'm talking about, like they say the honeymoon period where things are so romantic and husband and wife. Even being back, like going places together and stuff. When did like the magic feeling, if it did, when did it wear off?
It's a hard question because I'm trying to cast my mind back to 10 years ago. I don't feel like, I
thought you were about to say I don't feel like it did.
I don't know, I was about to say that. I don't feel like it did. Obviously, it's been 10 years, and so the first stages of being married naturally does dwindle. But I can't remember it being for a very long time, because that excitement, being together for so long beforehand, and waiting to, for certain things like sex before marriage and all those kind of things, like everything was so new that I felt like that prolonged the honeymoon period, because we were doing everything together as a married couple, which I
was going to say there's a first everything. So she got married in May. There would have been a first Christmas, a first Easter the next year, first holiday.
First everything.
So I get that. That in some ways we didn't live together before, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. So that oh my gosh, I get to come home from
work,
like my best friend after work.
I
remember that lasting a very long time. The thing is, I had a few troubles with work that particular year, so that probably naturally
took some shine off.
Took some shine off. But I feel like it's never ended, babes.
I've got a follow-up question to that. Has there been a time when you would say the honeymoon period in the kind of original stages came back, like a period of our lives where you felt like you were back in the whole dream of honeymoon?
Ooh. Do you know what? I feel like it comes in ebbs and flows.
Okay.
I feel like, and still to this day, even 10 years on, there are times where I'm like, how we'll go to bed and that's the time we're most vulnerable with one another, and we'll be like, Leash, can you believe this is our...
Yeah. That happens a lot. Yeah. Just to context to that. Sometimes I'm lying there and I'm like, Leash, like me and you are you, like
you're
you,
and I'm me.
And we were them.
Yeah, like youth.
Yeah.
In our church years ago.
I do sometimes feel like, and I don't know if you can relate to this, sometimes I still feel like I'm 20.
Yeah, I think that's a normal thing. Tell us in the comments if you relate to that too.
I think I'm 20.
Yeah, there's times where I think, you see it on memes and videos and whatnot nowadays, isn't it? Like, I can't believe we're the parents of today.
Yeah.
Or we're the adults.
We keep saying the oldest, but we are the oldest.
We are the oldest.
But in relation to marriage, that's why I think I catch myself a lot, because I'm like, and especially kids, and we'll talk about kids in a bit, but I'm 34, and you're 33. It's your Jesus year, but
it is.
Yeah, that is surreal. I don't even know how this linked to the question.
It comes in ebbs and flows for me. I think there's times where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is our reality.
Yeah.
And still to this day, which I'm grateful for, because it does very much so keep things exciting. And I think it happens because of the fact that we're still evolving.
Yeah.
But I know we're getting a bit more deeper now. But
do you think it's possible to keep the honeymoon period all the time?
I think you can be intentional with trying to. And I think that comes... So what I just mentioned about evolving, being married and staying in a marriage is a choice. It's a daily choice.
Yeah.
So I'm choosing you every day.
Yeah.
And so I'm choosing to learn about who Jermaine is 5 years after, 10 years after, not even years. It could be months. I'm choosing to learn.
Sometimes the next day.
Yeah, literally. Like I'm choosing.
All right.
No, okay, sorry. I'm choosing. It's a choice.
Yeah.
And so I think you can be intentional about it. Like, what can I find exciting about this new dimension of who Jermaine is? Like a life experience.
Who's Jermaine in February 2026?
Yeah. What life experiences shaped one another,
yes,
that we then have to learn the new person out from them coming out of that time. Like it's an intentional choice.
I if I was to answer that question, I don't think it's natural to have a honeymoon period all year round.
No,
because we are humans. Life is life, and certain things in your life affect your reality.
True.
But I get what you mean about trying to be intentional and making a choice. Like, it's a choice to love each other every day, which is what marriage is about.
It's not easy, but that's why it's a choice.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, okay. Our friendship evolution, since we were talking about evolving, how has our friendship changed the most since the days of high school hallways to now running a household together?
High school to household, I like that.
High school to household. Yeah.
So what's the actual question? How
has our friendship changed the most since the days of our high school days to household days?
I guess when we were just like dating and stuff, not living together, we would see each other. So our time was actually quite intentional because, some of it was convenience because we went to church together, we grew up in youth together and stuff, so we were there anyway. Yeah. But then weekends and stuff, like we would intentionally make time to be around each other. Now, there's no choice, which is not bad thing, not bad thing at all. We are just together. Yeah. And we have different focuses, and part of that is parenting. But this is like, even the Bible talks about different seasons. There's a time to reap, there's a time to sow and whatnot. And I just feel like it was friendship at the time and vibes. Now it is responsibilities and vibes. But different type of vibes. Yeah. Adult vibes. Yeah. And anyone watching this who's grown up and is an adult, like, your life is different regardless of whether in a relationship or not. Like, you just have different things. I enjoyed that season. Yeah. I enjoy this season now. That actually leads me into my next question. How would you say that the introduction of children and parenting has changed or adapted your view of marriage? Oh my gosh. How would I say the introduction into parenthood has changed my view on marriage? Well, naturally there's a shift in the focus being just you two to now we have a responsibility and these children have been entrusted into us. I think that's a huge shift because, I mean, mums out there, that feeling, and I can only speak for, I don't know, it's different experiences, but that feeling of, whoa, there's someone that is fully reliable on us now. We're not just responsible for ourselves. Is a huge shift individually. So as a couple, with our marriage, I can't say it, I think it highlighted the fact that we are a team. Yeah. So we were a team, and like Jermaine used to say this thing when we used to have disagreements or arguments, and he used to say, Leash, like, we are a team, we're on the same team. It's because you weren't listening to me. Okay. we're on the same team. I think it's the same thing. You've probably said it since having children, and it probably does highlight the fact that we are on the same team. So when it comes to disciplining or even decision making with what we want for our children, we have to make that decision together. It's not easy because I think our upbringing, when you go through, like, if you have done, when you go through pre-marriage counselling, you talk about upbringing and how it comes into your own marriage. Like, I think when you move into parenthood, that's probably when those things come up the most. I don't know if you agree, because then you're actually, that's highlighting how you used to be parented, because naturally those things are going to come to the forefront. Yeah. So it makes it harder to be
to make sure we're on the same team, but it did highlight that we are on the same team.
Has it changed your view on marriage or what marriage is?
Ooh.
Or did you see marriage in a different way post having a child or children?
I don't think it made me view marriage in a different way. I think I want to give props to those that we walked with before marriage, because I feel like we covered a lot of things before we even entered parenthood. Maybe that's played into it, unless I will have a better answer after this video is done being filmed. I don't know, but I don't know if it shifted. What about you?
Definitely, 100%.
Oh no, now I feel like I'm missing something and I'm just not thinking.
That's your perspective, this is fine. For me, like, I think it cements what being one is. Because even in simple things like Maya saying to us, "Mommy, can I have a sweetie?" And you say no, and then her coming up to me and then I say, "What did your mum say?"
Yeah,
like okay, that's simple, but like that affirms like our oneness.
Yeah.
But for me, and I think this is the most important in my opinion for me, like having two girls, I now have to model to them what a husband should be like.
Yes.
What a man should be like first, and then a husband.
Yes.
What a Christian should be like, then a man, then a husband. And I think everything that I do is seen. It's an audience. There's an audience.
That's
Therefore,
very true.
I have to make sure that I'm as best as possible. Yeah. Like loving you as best as I can. And if I don't, and when I don't, then I have to be quick to correct it and demonstrate to them I did something wrong or I said something wrong. Because I'm going to be their standard of what a man should be like for them. Wow. And so I think for me that's like, and I've been clocking it more recently as Jada gets older. She's 8 now. Like, and even saying to them when you're not there, like, I love you, mummy, you know, blah, blah, your mummy's the most important. Like, you are still my main responsibility. Fact.
We come first.
Yes.
And the children.
And the children come second. And that way I feel like we model what a complete household should look like. We love them and the needs that we have for them are different, but you are my priority. Yeah. So when I come home, for example, and they've been a certain way or whatever, the kind of narrative is more like, what have you done to my wife? Like, instead of like, what's wrong with you? And sometimes I am saying, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? But it's just a different audience. So
I hear that.
Yeah, and I feel like that's made me a better man because I'm more aware of my responsibility. And when you think about it, that's my responsibility in front of kids, but even more so for the Lord.
The Lord, yeah. Wow, that's deep. Okay, I've got one more question.
All right.
So, culture can treat marriage like a subscription sometimes. So how it's described. If the service is no longer good, you can cancel it. How have we fought against the consumer mindset when things get mundane or difficult?
Culture.
Yeah.
The reality is, and I think most people know, our culture is rocked.
Yes, it is.
And often what culture views as right and acceptable is actually the opposite of our beliefs and our views as Christians. Yeah. So whenever I hear the word culture, I feel like it triggers something in me that means negative. It's not always, but
I hear you.
But I agree that immature culture sees like relationships as what can I get, right?
It's more of a 50-50 instead of a 100-100.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. And I feel like, or whatever culture says, do the opposite. But we talked about this the other day. There's a difference between commitment and covenant. Yeah. Contract and covenant. Yeah, which is quite deep actually. And contract, you can get out of it. Even just signing the paper is a contract. But when it's a covenant, which is what we have, that's a binding.
Till death do us part.
That is literally till we die. Mm-hmm. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Like locked and loaded, locked in, and based on that, I got to make sure that all my behaviours and my thought process and the way I feel, at times, I got to know that that's temporary, but this is permanent. So even if I feel a certain way, I've got to sort that. Yeah. Or we've got to sort that, or work through that, because there's no space in covenant for things to not be right.
Yeah. And I think what helps to keep that covenant is the mindset shifting from just us and this being it to there being a bigger picture. As Christians, we see marriage as more than just us getting to enjoy one another, but there being a greater or a bigger picture. So it being an impact to others, or the benefit of our children and what they see and what's demonstrated in who they. So, for instance, you speaking about and being an example of a man and then a husband, like it is so much bigger than just us.
Yeah.
And I think that helps to keep going with this covenant that we've made with one another. Yeah. You know, it's a very, very selfless thing. Yeah. It's very selfless. Hard, but selfless.
Yeah. And I feel like if our culture and our generation and if people had more of a covenant mentality, I think the world would be so much better and look so much different, because it's not about you. That's the reality. If you take anything from this video, it's not about you. It's not about you.
Which is so countercultural.
Yeah, and it's biblical. Yeah. Which we can explore another time. Yeah. But I think we have to do a part 2.
I think so, because I've got a whole lot more questions.
To be continued. But yeah, it's been good. Yes. This is the Valentine's Day edition. We'll jump back on and answer some more questions soon.
I love you.
Peace. You love me or you love them?
I love you.
I love you.
This is Valentine's edition.
I love you.
I got to tell you I love you. I choose to love you.
I choose to love you.